Butterscotch by me. Once there was a little girl named Lily. She is 6 years old. Lily and her family went to the farm. They saw pigs, cows, and chickens. But when Lily saw horses, her eyes flew up with excitement. There was a horse named Butterscotch. She had a sign that said, "For sale." The farmer with the koala on his back said Butterscotch was $5. Lily begged her parents, "Please, Mom." "Well," her mom said. "Well," her dad said. "Okay," they decided. "Well, anyway, you deserve something." "Well," Lily's dad said, "let's go get some food for that thing." Lily said thank you to the farmer, thank you to her mom, thank you to her dad, and I love you, Butterscotch.
I'm gonna read the funny part.
Okay.
Please wait. I'm finding the funny part.
There once was a red and gold dragon named Talon. One day she flew too high and got frostbite. So she went to a nearby village. The village was neat and tidy and smelled like bread. And she thought, dragons? Gnomes? Something? No, she found humans. But she was worried because humans do not like dragons. Even though she could speak English. Yeah. But luckily, they were blind. But she found an evil wizard who could see and a dragon egg. Dragon eggs, if you break the egg, like a staff or something, and there's going to be goo leaking out, and then if you touch that goo, you get the power to. And the egg only appears every, whatever this number is. Plus all this stuff. So it's very rare because it took me 2 pages. The egg was green, blue, and black, and nobody knows where it came from. The wizard wanted that power, so Talonflame fought him. But Talonflame was too tired, so the wizard was about to smash the egg, and Talonflame got the idea. This is the funny part. She took a deep breath and blew a tiny flame that set the wizard's pants on fire. He ran out of town screaming like a little girl. No offense to little girls. Finally, the egg was safe. Or was it? To be continued. Bob is a dog. Butter is a bear. Butter wears purple socks. Bob wears jeans. One day, it was raining. Butter was on the ground alone. Bob comes along and sees Butter. He brought her to a cave and made it their home. The end. Mango. Chubby the koala like mango.
This is Chubby the koala. This orange thing is a mango. The
Koala live in a submarine.
This is a koala and this is a submarine.
Whenever she's Mango.
This is a koala, these are leaves, and this is a purple mango.
No, this is a mango, that's water.
Oh, that's water. Okay.
And this is a page.
Okay.
Mango is sweet. I eat like people.
There's a leaf, there's a koala, there's a leaf, there's a mango, there's a koala. And the sky. And the acknowledgements page, it says to Yo-Yo, to Mom, and to Dad.
Carl the mouse, a white mouse with little red beady eyes, and Mustard the cat, a golden brown Siamese cat, were best friends. Carl always teased Mustard, saying, "You can't catch me, you're too big." Mustard would always brag, saying, "You have to find your food." Even though they teased each other, they were still friends. One Tuesday morning, Mustard's owner saw Carl running around the living room with Mustard. His owner screamed because she was afraid of mice. She called an exterminator on the landline. The exterminator captured Carl and put him in his big van with other rodents. While Mustard's owners weren't looking, Mustard snuck out the front door to chase the van. Mustard tried and tried to find Carl, but he couldn't. Mustard was so tired he took a nap in a nearby alleyway. Back at the van. Carl was a smart mouse. He knew he could fit through the holes of a metal cage, and the exterminator accidentally left the two back doors open. So, Carl just jumped out on the road. Right when he jumped out, he heard a loud scream. That scream came from Mustard because right then an animal visitor found him in the alley and brought him to the pound. Carl knew where the pound was, so he got there fast. When Carl entered the pound, he thought to himself, "This is an awful place." The pound was unclean and dark. The floor was cold and hard. It was also loud because of all the dogs and cats crying and whimpering. And the worst part, it smelled like a wet dog. Thankfully, Carl saw Mustard in a wood crate 2 stories up. He climbed into Mustard's cage and unlocked him. Carl was so scared of all the other animals, he ran towards the door, stopped, and waited for Mustard. Mustard didn't follow him. He was staring at all the other sad, unfortunate animals in bad cages. Carl came back and said, "What's wrong, Mustard?" Mustard said, "What about all the other animals?" Carl came up with an idea. He unlocked all the other animals so everyone was free. They left together, then went their separate ways. Some went back home, others went to the park to fill their bellies with pigeon and duck. The end.
Percent of my story. Towards the end, I'm reading the non-scary part, as in this part. Yeah, my name is Ben, not Benjamin, not Bennett, just Ben. I love basketball. Me and my friends, we play together every Saturday. Today is one such game. Pass it, I yell as I run past half court. The orange ball bounces into my hands and I shoot. Swish. Perfect three-pointer. I cheer and throw my hands in the air. My friends grin. "Geez, Ben, is it even possible for you to miss a shot?" my best friend Tony calls sarcastically. I say nothing, only grin wider as I retrieve the basketball and spin it on my finger. I watch as my friends playfully shove each other, silhouetted by the setting sun. I frown mentally. As soon as it gets dark, we all have to go home. However, even as I consider suggesting this to my friends, they all stop roughhousing and stare over my shoulder. I hear a low, ominous rumbling sound. I turn around, and something bright hits my basketball. The force knocks me back, and my vision flashes white before I sink into darkness. That's the first 13%.
Najika? Tell you the title.
So it's Najika's grandma dream. And in Japan, a 12-year-old girl named Najika stays in bed at 12:32 p.m. She's breaking the rules and watches an animated movie called Grandma Help. Sometimes Najika wishes she can be in the movie and sees what the real things look like. And that's the first two sentences.